Morning, Emily.
Good morning.
The only person so far that we have in the waiting room is Miss Taylor Bishop for 9:20, but we don't have her attorney yet either, so she's in the waiting room. All right.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, Royce.
Morning, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Excellent, thanks.
Good morning, Sam.
Good morning.
You sleeping? What's going on?
Heather,
Yes, Sam.
I have Jolene Courtney for sentencing. I don't think that she had a PSI or was contacted to do a PSI. Do you have any information regarding that?
Jolene who? I'm sorry?
Jolene Courtney?
Oh, I see her now. Okay. Honestly, I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
But do you know why you hold on?
I know she texted me a day or two ago saying that probation never contacted her. She thought maybe she was supposed to be, or she didn't know if she was doing anything wrong. I told her, well, sentencing's 2 days away. We'll just see what we'll speak with the judge and find out what's going on.
Emily, do you hear him regarding that?
Yes, sorry, and I never did a PSI with that file. I've never seen that file.
Sam, I'm
Morning,
thinking
fellas.
maybe it was just for a Viclet.
Okay.
Heather, do we know who the prosecutor is?
It was Sumter, but she's gone now. She was in there for quite a while. Sam,
And there's
you're assigned on Norma Taylor Bishop.
Yes.
Okay, that shouldn't be in our courtroom.
Okay. Who's handling those?
Sumter is Judge Martin.
So I should text her and give her the Judge Martin,
Information, please, because she was in our court, or she wasn't here since like 8:15, and now she's gone.
yeah, I texted her at 9. I told her that don't do it too early, but I'll
Okay.
text her back right now and tell her that the Zoom number's changed to log on to a different Zoom number.
Judge, do you happen to have that file?
I'm sorry, which one? The
Taylor,
Norma?
last-
No.
Okay, then
Nope.
all right, I'm gonna go make sure that Judge Martin has it.
Royce, what do you got today?
Fourth is his name.
Fourth, like 1, 2, 3, fourth?
Yeah, it's a
Okay. Yep.
sentencing. Kevin,
Yep, got the file, don't have the body.
I've been trying to call him. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. The PSI says that he was staying in a homeless shelter at the time.
All right.
Your Honor, I can try
I've got,
reaching out to him as well.
What's that, Emily?
I can try reaching out to him as well.
Thank you. Royce, I've got a lady, Jolene Courtney.
That's me, Judge.
Are you ready on that one?
Your Honor, yes, we are. There is no PSI. We didn't know
Correct.
that. Was that because there was only supposed to be a victim statement if there was going to be one?
Exactly. We just sent out for victim's letter.
Okay.
And we never heard anything back from the victim.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to bring her in. Just so you know, from my reading of the police report, I think she needs some substance abuse help.
Understood.
Miss Courtney, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Good morning. Mr.
Good morning.
Jadala, you're
How are
appearing
you?
for Miss Courtney.
Your Honor, respectfully, Stammer Jadala, 262186, appearing on behalf of Ms. Courtney. Your Honor, today is the date and time set for sentencing. Your Honor, we just asked this court to consider for purposes of sentencing that Ms. Courtney did ultimately take responsibility for her actions that day. She's extremely remorseful. She lets me know she's had no further contact with the alleged victim and that she doesn't intend to it. I believe this was sort of out of her character and it was an isolated incident. We just ask that you take all of that into consideration.
Okay, thank you. Miss Courtney, confirming your address on Ridge Road is still a good one?
Yes,
Phone
sir.
number 373-4520.
Yep.
Thank you. Are you working?
No, sir.
When's the last time you had a job?
About 2 years ago when or it was last March, I lost my job.
Okay. And how many kids you have?
2.
All right. So my understanding is the situation from February involved, was it your kid's grandmother?
Yeah, it was my son.
Okay. So your son's grandmother.
Yeah.
That's Patience Hess?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So fair to say that you're probably going to have other chances in the future to deal with that family because of your son?
Nope. No, I have a PPO against her and a couple other of the family members.
Okay.
So he's only allowed to see their grandpa, his grandpa.
Okay. All right. And from my reading of the police report, it looks like maybe some substance abuse was involved in February.
They said that, but Your Honor, that is not the truth.
All right. Do you have any prior contact with the criminal justice system? I'm not worried about traffic tickets. I'm worried about misdemeanors or felonies.
No, sir.
All right. Never been arrested for anything?
No.
All right. And Mr. Jadala, this was just a straight up plea, I believe. Would you agree?
Correct, Your Honor. It was a straight up plea. It was.
All right. All right, Ms. Courtney, is there anything else you want me to consider before I set the terms of sentence?
No, Your Honor, I just ask that you take everything that Mr. Jadala has said into consideration, and that know that there will be no further contact with any of the family members, and that this will never happen again. I was angry and out of character, and I have changed, and that's all I have to say, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna take you at your word, Ms. Courtney. But I'm gonna be like Ron Reagan. I'm gonna trust but verify. So I'm gonna put you on a 12-month non-reporting probation. All you have to do for that 12 months is stay out of trouble and pay your court costs. So
Okay.
as long, and we'll talk about the money in a minute. But as long as you get through the next 12 months and there are no new criminal offenses, that'll close you out successfully. If there are new criminal offenses, then we're gonna have a conversation about whether or not you need some kind of counseling, whether or not you need some assistance with whatever.
Absolutely.
All right, so your total fines and costs are $500. I can give you 30 days to pay that, or I can set you up with a monthly payment plan.
Can we do the payment plan, please?
Tell me how much per month.
50 if you can, or 100.
Let's do 50. You can always pay extra.
Okay.
All right, this Friday, tomorrow is the 15th. Can you start that on or before the 5th?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No, is there any way, will I get any contact on where to pay it, or do I just come to you guys?
You can come to the court. If you go to our website, all the payment options are there, but we've got a drop box that you can use 24/7. You can mail us money orders or cashier's checks, whatever. You can pay it online, but if you do that, it's going to cost you extra money because there's a third-party vendor that processes that.
Okay. Thank you,
All
sir.
right. Any questions?
Nope, that's it.
Good luck. Samir, I'm going to bring Bishop Taylor or Taylor Bishop back in so you can talk to her real quick.
From what Heather told me, that's supposed to be in Judge Martin. I just texted her to log into Judge Martin.
Oh, you did that by text? Okay.
Yeah, I texted.
That works. Thank you.
I have a Ms. Ziat that should be logging on within the next 10, 15 minutes. Are the prosecutors here already?
What's the name?
Ziat, Z-A-I-A-T.
Is that a violation or sentencing?
I think it's a final pretrial.
Then that's not me either. All I've got today is violations and sentencings.
All right, then I might have to tell Ms. Ziat to log into Judge Martin's too. For some reason,
sorry
I
about
have
that.
problem. All right, Judge, thank you.
Yeah.
Judge, I'm sorry. I see that I did not make you co-host, so you, can you make me co-host or host and I'll put you back to co-host?
Yep.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Osborne.
Good morning.
Have you had any contact with your attorney?
Yes, yesterday.
All right. Don't see him in the waiting room yet, so we'll watch for him. I'll just leave you where you're at and put you on mute.
Okay.
Was he, you talked to him yesterday about joining you today, right? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Good morning, Mr. Bitar. Your appearance for Mr. Osborne.
Morning, Your Honor. Daniel Bitar on behalf of Mr. Osborne.
Are you fellas ready or do you need a breakout room?
We are ready, Judge.
All right. You two have had a chance to discuss the pre-sentence report and recommendation.
We have, Your Honor.
Anything in there that is not factually correct?
Everything is fine, Judge.
All right. Anything to add?
No, Judge, we went over the recommendation. We're fine with it. We're asking you to adopt it.
Thank you. right, Mr. Osborne, according to what I got out of the report, you continued to drink alcohol after I put you on your conditional bond August 26th, correct?
That is true.
Okay. All right. So I want to point that out for this reason. I'm not going to sentence you any differently today than I would have if that was not true, but I just want to let you know, if you thought you were going to get a mulligan out of me while you're on probation, you already got it. You know what I mean by that?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Okay, well, what I mean is I'm going to put you on probation and tell you not to consume alcohol. And if you do while you're on probation, there will be penalties. The fact that I'm
Okay.
not addressing the bond condition, I'm not punishing you for that, doesn't mean I won't assess punishment if you drink while you're on probation.
Okay.
Understood?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Now, with that said, if you do, you contact probation and let her know before we catch you with testing or whatever else, because whatever the punishment will be a lot less if you turn yourself in than if we have to go through, jump through a bunch of hoops to find out what's going on. You follow me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to add before I sentence you?
Nope.
All right. So I'm going to adopt the recommendations of the probation department in full. I do need you to report to the Huron Township Police Department to be fingerprinted for this file. Is there any reason why you cannot do that today by, say, 4 o'clock? If you need more time, just let me know. I want to put a deadline in the file.
If there's any reason, it's because I wouldn't have a ride there.
Okay. So how much time do you need to get something lined up? Can you do it by the end of the day tomorrow, or do you need to go into next week sometime?
What is the end of the day tomorrow? Like how?
Same thing. I'm thinking 4 o'clock or so.
Okay.
You tell me. I mean, the PD is open 24/7. I'm just trying to make
It's
it easy
because
on them.
it's just because I work tomorrow. I work from 6 a.m. to like 5 p.m.
All right. Can you get a ride to get up there after work?
Yeah, I would be able to.
Okay. I can't think of any reason why they couldn't do this after 5 o'clock. Can you, Emily?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So let's do this on, what's tomorrow? The 15th by 7 p.m. Gives you plenty of time to get done with work and catch a ride?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So fines and costs on your file, $620. We've got a $75 victims fund fee to the state of Michigan, $50 misdemeanor tax to the state of Michigan, restitution to Huron Township in the amount of $200. I'm putting you on probation for 9 months. Probation fee is $360. Total on the file is $1,305. You can work out monthly payments with probation on that.
Okay.
Now, I told you I adopted in full the recommendations of the probation department. If you look at number 7, that was to attend substance abuse treatment. All right. So what I see here is you need some help with substance abuse education and treatment. That's why I'm putting you on probation. Probation is not a punishment, Mr. Osborne. Punishment is fines and costs, jail time, those types of things. When I put somebody on probation, it's because I want to see a change in behavior. Understood?
Okay.
So our plan is probation helps you change those behaviors that I think are going to cause you further problems in the future. So if you work the plan, that gets you through probation successfully. And I also think it's going to help you make better decisions in the future. Understood?
Right. Understood.
Hang on to Mr. Bitar's phone number. If you're having any problems, you can't straighten them out with Mr. Rowley, then you contact Mr. Bitar and he'll assist with that. Understood?
Okay. Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
you have any questions?
Just could you repeat like how much like the total and cost would be?
Total is $1,305.
Okay.
Workout payments with probation. And once again, I gave you, I think there's 12 different recommendations I adopted. The most important one to me is certainly not the money. That's probably at the bottom of the list. As long as you're making an attempt, we'll work with you on the money.
Okay.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Judge, on Jolene's case, was the victim patient Hess?
It was.
She's in the waiting room now. I'm gonna bring in all of these people to get rid of them.
Yeah, bring in Patience and I'll talk to her.
Okay.
Problem is we never heard from her. I didn't know she was coming in.
Yeah, because they said that there wasn't a victim's letter or nothing was returned, I think was Virginia's statement.
Good morning, Ms. Hess. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good morning. Are you calling in on the Courtney file?
Yes.
Okay, I'm a little bit surprised to see you. We sent a victim's letter and we didn't hear anything from you. Miss Courtney has already been, pardon me?
Well, I just, my mail hasn't even been coming to my house. I don't understand. It's being installed. So I just got the letter. Like,
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that. Ms. Hess has already been sentenced. I put her on a 12-month non-reporting probation, told her if there's any further problems, then she and I would deal with those then. So no new criminal offenses. Understood?
yes. But I had a question. She isn't like gonna get no anger management classes or anything like that. She has a problem with anger. That concerns me with my grandson.
Okay, well, she told me that she's got PPOs against the family.
Well, news to me.
Okay.
She's been starting a lot with my family. She just puts everything on Facebook about my whole family. She's just like, oh my gosh, it's terrible. I lost my son and she's putting bad things about us on all over Facebook. You know, and she just, I don't understand. I just think she needs anger management. You know, she won't let us see my grandson, any of us.
Unfortunately, and I don't want to make you feel any worse than you already do, but unfortunately, this is information that I didn't have before I sentenced her. And I understand you didn't get your mail in a timely manner, but I mean, I don't know what to do about that. I'm not the U.S. Postal Service. What I want to make sure you understand is she's on probation for 12 months. So if there are further problems, she gets charged with new crimes, whatever, then she and I will be dealing with that as a violation of probation. And in addition to, she's still got to deal with whatever new charges are brought up. Understood?
Okay. I understand.
So hopefully she cleans up her act.
Yeah, I was just really disappointed because I got like a lot of mail that was held, and I got this. And thank God I got this in time to just, at least talk with you and see.
Yeah.
I think you're being pretty lenient on her, but you feel what you have to do, and that's fine with me.
I can only sentence based on the information I have at the time.
Yeah.
Understood?
Hopefully she will learn.
Okay. All right. Good luck with the family.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
And you as well, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Heather, any idea who Jeffrey Bennett is?
Yeah, he's the attorney on Robert
that
Courtier.
Jeffrey Bennett.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring him in. Maybe he's got Mr. Fortier with him.
Norma Taylor.
Heather, just so you know, Mr. Jadala texted Miss Taylor the proper Zoom number.
That's what I thought, but she came back. I'll just remove her and hopefully she'll read her text.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Bennett.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Do you happen to have Mr. Courtier with you?
No, he was going to log on at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, it's not 9 o'clock yet, so we'll watch for him.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Hey, Judge, I'm about to start on Judge Martin's docket. if Mr. Forth shows up, could maybe somebody just shoot me a text or a message or something?
Will do.
You know,
Absolutely.
Mr. Kova, what is your name, please?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, good luck.
Sorry, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't Royce's person.
That is
Yep.
Mr. Ford. Kova
It
is
is?
Mr. Ford.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Great.
Problem is he's got no audio, Royce.
Can you hear us, Mr. Forth? Shake your head if you can
Mr.
hear.
Roy, Mr. Forth,
There we go.
give me a thumbs up if you can hear us. All right, you got audio now?
Yeah,
Okay. Mr. Nunley.
So I wasn't able to get a hold of him to review the pre-sentence investigation report. I don't know if he obtained his own copy. Otherwise, I see that probation is just recommending fines and costs and him not being placed on probation. I would go along with that recommendation, but maybe I should
All right.
take a minute in a breakout room with him.
Sure. Mr. Forth, we're gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Nunley.
sure.
Counsel, are you ready on Donald Freeman Jr.? Ms. Garrett Gallagher?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Freeman should be arriving at our office here any moment.
Okay,
Thank you.
just go ahead and black screen, and when I see your face pop up, I'll assume that means you're ready.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. She's just a little too cheerful.
And she wasn't Miss Garrett Carragher.
No, she was not.
Did you have enough time, Royce?
Yep.
All right, Mr. Nunley.
Yeah, so I went over the report with him, and he would like the court to adopt the recommendation of probation also, and just assess the fines and costs and not put him on probation.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Forth, I've got you on Free Gang Lane. Is that correct?
No, not right. No, I'm at my daughter's house right now.
All right. Can I have a good mailing address for you?
What's that?
25022 Haggerty Road.
25022?
Yep,
What name of the road?
Haggerty.
Haggerty. Is that a
Haggerty.
Van Buren?
Yes.
Thank you. And phone number 4314193, is that correct?
No, my phone number is 734-431-4193.
Thank you, sir. All right, fines and costs on your file. I'm not going to give you a breakdown, but the total is $1,000. That includes the state fees, restitution to the state police. Can you pay that within 30 days, or would you like me to set you up with monthly payments?
I sure appreciate monthly payments.
How much can you pay every month, sir?
I get $814 to live on, so whatever y'all think I can live without.
You tell me what you can do. Can you pay $50 a month?
Sure.
Can you start that on or before November 5th?
Start on November 5th. I could do that.
On or before. If you're having any problems, contact us before you miss a payment. We can keep you on track without late fees and penalties.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Good luck.
Good luck to you. Have a good day.
All right. Good luck on that other docket, Mr. Nunley.
Thanks, Judge.
And Mr. Bennett,
Yes, Your Honor.
I think we're ready. I've got Mr. Quarter in the meeting, and I've got Teresa Quarter in the meeting. Your appearance, Mr. Bennett.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. For the record, my name is Jeffrey Bennett, appearing with and on behalf of Mr. Corder, both of us by Zoom from different locations. We consent to proceeding in this manner.
Thank you. Ms. Corder, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Ma'am, would you like to make any comments before I decide what sentencing would be for Mr. Corder? And just so you know, I did see the paperwork you sent into probation.
Okay, no then.
Okay. Mr. Bennett, I'm not sure if you got a copy of that victim impact letter or not.
I did not, Your Honor. There was no probation report. I think we didn't do immediate sentencing in order to give Ms. Corder an opportunity to appear and make a statement because it's a victim's rights case.
Correct. And she did send in a statement. And Emily, you could email that to Mr. Bennett, couldn't you? I seem to have lost my probation department.
Judge, if you have it, I can come out, scan it, and send it to him real quick.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll be right there.
And Your Honor,
Mr. Bennett, go ahead.
I was going to say I'm comfortable proceeding without it as long as I get it for my file.
Okay, that's fine. So, Mr. Bennett, anything from you or Mr. Corder?
Your Honor, what I would like to say, and I think this was covered during the plea, we do have a Killebrew agreement that we're going to ask you to follow regarding 3 years of probation and classes and counseling. These events happened after a long marriage between Mr. and Mrs. Corder. Robert had some problems adjusting to that and made some really horrible decisions with that, as far as following her around and placing some vehicle trackers on her car. And I think that he understands the amount of terror that can cause somebody when those things happen. He has entered into therapy where he's addressing this issue. In my conversations with him, I would expect that he's able to work through the separation to the point where he's able to refrain from these behaviors in the future. And I would just ask that you follow the sentence agreement that we reach with the people.
All right, Mr. Bennett, first things first, where is Mr. Corder treating? Where's he getting his treatment at?
Your Honor, Great Lakes Psychology.
Thank you. And Mr. Bennett, would you please go over that sentencing agreement that you had with the prosecution?
Your Honor,
I want Ms. Corder to hear it as well.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My understanding is that Mr. Corder would be placed on probation for an agreed period of 3 years. This is above the 2 years that is normally permitted in a misdemeanor case. It can be up to 5 because of the fact this is a domestic violence case. We agreed on 3. He's required to engage in counseling and continue that counseling. And I don't recall that we had any agreements on other standard probation terms, but I would expect they would be imposed as they relate to drugs and drug testing.
Correct.
Mr. Corder, there might have been 3 days of the work program, I think is what we had agreed to as well.
I don't recall any.
Okay, yeah, no, it could be I have it confused with a different case. It was,
yeah,
it was 3 years probation, fines and costs, and treatment.
Correct.
Okay. And Ms. Corder has requested that there be no contact with her unless there's some kind of an emergency with the kids. Ms. Corder, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
And again, I would expect that's a standard condition of probation.
Yep.
It's also required by the PPO that's in place.
Okay, there is a PPO?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay. All right. So Mr. Corder, just so you understand what I mean by no contact, in essence, you act as if Ms. Corder did not exist. So No phone calls, no letters, no social media contacts. Don't send her Hallmark cards or flowers. You run into her at Burger King, you go have Taco Bell for lunch. Just no contact whatsoever. Clear?
Understood, Your Honor.
Once again, with the exception Ms. Corder mentioned, you know, if there's an emergency deal with the kids and you have to contact her with that, as long as it's a civil contact, and by that I mean there aren't any, you know, problems and, you know, shouting and profanity and all that kind of stuff. It's a civil conversation about an emergency. I'm not going to find that a violation. Mr. Bennett, is that clear enough?
It is, Your Honor, but I think maybe you should add that I would assume he's not permitted to send other people to do those things.
That's a third party contact, which would also be a violation.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if you
Mr.
made that clear. The other thing
No.
before you impose sentencing, I did discuss with Mr. Corder his right to allocute himself. I don't know whether he's going to exercise that, and I don't know whether you've offered him that opportunity yet.
I will definitely do that, Mr. Corder. If there's anything you want me to consider, I would be happy to hear from you.
Your Honor, the only thing I would wish you would consider is, since there's going to be no contact, I would ask that, you know, Mrs. Corder stay, I guess, away from my neighborhood and not come into my neighborhood.
It doesn't work that way, Robert.
Well, I'm just.
I'll explain it, Mr. Bennett.
Thank you.
Yeah, just
Go
so
ahead,
I'm not.
Mr. Corder. Go ahead. I'm sorry you cut out.
Yeah, just so I'm not in violation. Because there's been instances where that has happened and I have turned and, you know, avoided and walked away.
I do have something to say to that.
Hold on, Ms. Corder. Not yet. All right, Mr. Corder, I don't have any control over Ms. Corder because I'm not putting her on probation for 3 years.
Understood.
All right. So you're under my thumb. She's not. So
Understood.
I can't restrict her movement, but I will say this. If she's in your neighborhood and you're trying to avoid her, I'm not going to find that violates my no contact order.
Understood,
Okay?
Your Honor. Understood.
Now, if she's driving down your road to see somebody down the end of the street and you run out in the street and confront her, that's on you.
Understood, Your Honor.
Follow me? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Go ahead. Ms. Corder, anything else?
We have family members in that neighborhood. We built near family, and I am still in contact with family, and I don't feel like I should be restricted to not be able to see.
I'm not restricting you in any way, ma'am. I'm not restricting your travel in any way. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Corder, I don't know if I cut you off. Was there anything else you wanted to share?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Bennett, anything else from you?
The other thing is it relates to the fines and costs. I assume that these could be paid through the online portal. I'd ask that Mr. Corder be given 7 days to pay those so that they can make the system. He does have the funds to pay fines and costs today if needed.
Okay. All right, Mr. Corder, I'm going to put you on the 36-month probation as per the agreement with the prosecution. Continue your counseling, document that to the probation department. So you're probably gonna have to sign a waiver with that agency so that they can send periodic updates to our probation department. As I said, no contact, third party or otherwise, with Mrs. Corder. Total fines and costs on the file, including $1,000 probation fee, is $1,745. Sir, I'm just going to give you 30 days to pay that. If you pay that online, it's going to cost you a substantial third-party vendor fee. So I'll just say pay it within 30, and that way you can drive it to the court. You can send a check in the mail, whatever you want to do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any
And
questions?
What was the total again, Your Honor?
$1,745.
Thank you.
Any questions, gentlemen?
I have one, Your Honor.
Sure.
Once I pay the fees, then will they give me paperwork then to have the monitoring device removed?
I can remove the monitor right now.
If you could, please, I would appreciate that.
Yep. Oh, and by the way, we've got a $500 bond that will apply.
above and beyond the 1,745?
No, you owe 1245.
No,
Oh.
you'll owe us 1245.
Is there a, is it 1250? Do they keep $5 of the 500?
We've already got the bond fee included in our costs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yep. So 1245 plus the bond covers it all.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Anything else, gentlemen?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Corder, any questions?
I don't think so.
Thank you for your time, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good morning, counsel. Are you ready with Mr. Freeman?
Yes, Your Honor, we're here and ready to go.
All right, your appearance for the file.
Good morning, Your Honor. Regina Garrett Caraher, appearing on behalf of Mr. Vincent, appearing on behalf of Mr. Freeman, who is here with me in my office. We're appearing via Zoom with no objection to appearing in that manner.
Thank you very much. And have you had a chance to look at the report and recommendation?
Yes, and I've reviewed it with my client.
Any corrections, ma'am?
No corrections, Your Honor. I believe that it's in alignment with the plea agreement as entered. And then it's sort of in the report, but I just wanted to say a few words on his behalf.
Absolutely.
So
now's a good time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Freeman is a very intelligent, very nice young man who has definitely realized that he does have a problem, and he is proactively dealing with that problem. He went into treatment right away, and he's been very compliant with treatment and following everything they've told him to do. He works
Is that
for
Westland Counseling Council?
Yes, Westland Counseling,
Great.
as well as attending AA meetings on top of that.
Beautiful.
So he owns his own business, and he knows that he has a lot to lose if he doesn't get this under control. And he's very willing to do whatever the court recommends and whatever probation recommends to make sure that he makes amends and gets this behind him.
Beautiful, beautiful. Mr. Freeman, anything you want to add to that? Don't feel that you have to. I just want to give you the opportunity to do so.
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right. I like the way counsel said that you've owned your own business, and that's a big deal for me. So kudos.
Appreciate that, Your Honor.
I think I just caught an error in my math. Let me check that real quick. I did. All right, I'm going to adopt in full the recommendations that you've gone over with your attorney. That means items 1 through 12 are now court ordered. There was a recommendation for an alcohol tether. Based on what I've just heard about the steps you've already taken, I'm going to do that for 30 days, the minimum.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And you are subject to testing. We're obviously not going to have you test while you're on the tether. I think that's a little redundant. The total fines and costs on the file, $1,475. Sir, I can let you pay that within 30 days, or I can set you up with a payment plan. If you want to do payments, tell me how much per month.
Your Honor, I'll be able to pay definitely $1,000 before the end of this week. And
Okay.
I'll probably have the 400 within next week, or probably just a little bit after that, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll work that out with probation.
Okay,
any
thank
questions,
you.
sir?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I do have just one question. Item number 9 says that they will immobilize the offending vehicle. The vehicle that was involved was actually totaled out, so he doesn't have it anymore.
Can you provide any documentation of that? Maybe something from the insurance company or?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay.
I will make sure.
Emily, you got that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Tiroli will look for that paperwork, counsel.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Mr. Freeman, it sounds like you're definitely on track. I wish you luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day, folks.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You're welcome, counsel.
Judge, I'm bringing in Galecki and Shand.
Thanks. Good morning, counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Looks like Mr. Galecki is connecting now.
Yep.
Mr. Galecki, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Shan, your appearance, please.
David Shan, on behalf of Paul Galecki, Your Honor.
And have you fellas had a chance to look at the report and recommendation?
Yes, we have, Your Honor. The information is accurate. There's no additions, deletions of corrections. Emily always does a phenomenal job. So we love her reports, and we'd ask the court adopt the recommendations.
All right, thank you. Mr. Galecki, anything you want to add before I sentence, sir? Nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. Counsel, where's he at with all these outstanding warrants? Is he cleaning up any of this stuff?
Yeah, so he's at Bear, as Emily noticed, at Bear River in inpatient residential treatment. The plan is when he gets out of there, we're trying to qualify him for Jackson County Drug Treatment Court.
Oh, good.
But he doesn't, they won't let him in there because he's not a resident of Jackson County, but we have an agreement with Washtenaw County that once he qualifies for Jackson County Treatment Court, we're going to try to transfer his case into Washtenaw County Treatment Court, which is a 2-year felony treatment court with Judge Kunke. When he gets out of Bear River, he does have to go back to Lapeer County and deal with that situation up there. But we're trying to, doing really well so far. We're just trying to keep the momentum going in the right direction.
Good luck, Mr. Galecki.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you're welcome. Gentlemen, I am going to follow Mr. Rowley's recommendation, fines and costs only, with a big wish you luck on the current treatment plan. The total is $1,500. That's inclusive of court costs, restitution to the township or to the airport police and everything else. Can you pay that within 30 days, sir? Or do you want to set up a monthly payment plan?
Could I set up a payment plan?
Sure. How much per month?
500 per month if possible.
You sure you can do that?
I'm.
Give yourself some wiggle room. Do 300 and pay extra when you can.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. If you're having any trouble, then contact us so we can make arrangements before you miss a due date, because missed due dates usually cost you penalties.
Okay.
Can you start that first Friday in November? On or before?
I'll make it work.
You sure? I can give you more time.
If I could get a little bit more time, that'd be great also.
Sure. Instead of the 5th, let's go to the 19th. That enough?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't want you stressing on this money. I want you concentrating on treatment.
Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Mr. Shan, always a pleasure.
Thank you, Your Honor. Emily, thank you. You did a terrific job.
Thank you, Mr. Shand.
All right. That's enough, Mr. Shan. I got to deal with her.
Maybe she deserves a raise. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they all do. There's no doubt about that.
Take care.
Have a good day, counsel.
Judge Schommel is a violation. I'm bringing Jess in to see who she is.
And when are we, Emily, when are we going to start having MIDC for violations? Do you know?
So Sharon, I believe, is on Zoom right now. We have her set up in the probation room down here.
Oh, got it.
And then we'll go from there, I guess.
Yep. Jess, what is your name or what are you here on?
I'm here. My name is Jessica Ziat. What date today?
Okay, I think you're supposed to be with Judge Martin. Is your attorney Mr. Jadala?
Yes.
How do you spell your last name?
Zaiat.
Yeah, you need to go into Judge Martin.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought this was the number he sent me.
It could be before, but it's the incorrect number.
Okay, I'll go now.
You know Judge Martin's then?
Is it 580?
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I'll log into that one then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. West, you are muted. Ms. West, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Good morning. I've got a file here from October 14, 2020, charges of domestic violence. You were placed on a deferred sentence on March 17, 2021. Have you seen the violation paperwork that I've seen? Did you get a piece of paper from Ms. Tiroli?
I have a piece of paper for this court date.
Just a notice for today's date?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Tiroli, are you on? Ms. Tiroli, can you hear me? Yeah, would you let Emily know that I'm online and I can't do much without her? Thanks.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. West, we now have Ms. Tiroli back. Ms. Tiroli, looking at Ms. West's file, it appears that the main problem is the treatment or psych eval.
Yes, Your Honor.
What was ordered?
She was ordered to obtain a mental health evaluation, attend anger management, no contact with complaining victims.
Yep. Ms. West, are you doing any treatment?
Yes, I got the psych eval in the mail recently. I need to fax it in, possibly.
Okay. Ms. Tiroli can give you an email address or a fax number, whatever works for you.
Okay.
All right, so where did you have that done, the evaluation?
Washtenaw County Community Health.
Good. Did they make any recommendation for treatment?
I have a psychiatrist.
That's not my question.
Oh, no.
The evaluation had no recommendation?
No.
Okay, and who's your psychiatrist?
Mr. Washington, Dr. Washington.
And how long have you been seeing Dr. Washington?
For a few months now. I don't remember the exact date I started.
So 2 or 3?
Yeah.
Okay, and have you submitted any reports from Dr. Washington to Ms. Tiroli?
No, I just got the psych eval in the mail.
I'm not asking you about the psych eval. I'm asking you about your treatment for the last 2 or 3 months with Dr. Washington. Unless we get reports from Dr. Washington, we don't know that you're treating.
Okay.
And if we don't know you're treating, you're in violation of the terms.
I haven't.
And if you're in
gotten-
violation of the terms, then this charge was on your record as a possible penalty or a permanent criminal conviction, and you face penalties up to 93 days in jail. You understand how this works?
Yes. I haven't received any
Okay.
reports except for the psych evaluation.
Okay. Well, then you need to get reports.
Okay.
You need to know, let Dr. Washington know that you've been court ordered to get treatment, and he needs to send us something on a regular basis so we know that you are continuing your treatment and you're in compliance with the treatment plan. Understood?
Okay. Yeah, he knows about this. I wasn't aware about any reports.
But now you are, right?
Now I am. I'll call them.
Okay. So when are you scheduled to see Dr. Washington again?
In a couple weeks.
Okay. So the psych eval you can get to Emily today, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ms. Trolley, anything else we need to address with Ms. West?
No, Your Honor.
What's your suggestion?
I recommend that we either adjourn for compliance or put her back on reporting.
Well, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. Let's put her back on reporting.
Okay.
All right, so let's get the paperwork done, Ms. West. It sounds like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you got to get the paperwork so we know you're doing.
Okay.
How's everything else going?
Fine. Everything's fine.
Are you working?
No, I'm about to start school.
Where at?
Washtenaw Community College.
And what are you going to study?
Social work.
Great. You should be very empathetic because you've had your own issues, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. When's that start?
I need to work out the I need to have a meeting with a financial aid advisor.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, keep Emily posted on that too. We like to know the good stuff that's going on.
Oh, okay.
All right. Good luck. Do you have any questions?
No.
Have a great day. Mr. Shomo, trying to connect. Good morning, Mr. Shomo.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm finding yourself.
Better than I deserve. So we've got a violation of probation scheduled today. You were represented by court-appointed attorney at sentencing. Are you prepared to go forward today without, or would you like us to hook you up with an attorney for this morning's
I'm
hearing?
trying to go without.
Okay. So Ms. Trolley, where are we at today?
I spoke with him this week and he indicated to me that he did set up his appointment for substance abuse treatment at First Step. He's supposed to go next week. He's completed his community service. He, at this point, lost his debit card, so he's not able to make a payment, but he indicated to me that once he resolves that issue, he'll be able to pay this $900 in full. He seems to be on the right track.
All right. Testing's going well. Took care of community service. Great. So touching lives, what were you doing? Is that a food bank or soup kitchen? What is it?
It's a church.
Okay. So what were you doing for them?
I just cut their grass, did their cleanup, I set up their breakfast in the morning.
Good. Beautiful.
I did that for about 3 weeks.
All right. So answer me this. You were sentenced in April. You just made contact with First Step. What was the reason for the delay?
Like I was saying earlier, I had just got moved into a house, and I'm putting together a house to get ready to get moved into. I literally just finished my first bedroom, so I'm able to move in and free some
Oh, I
money up.
remember we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. That's on Yorkshire, right?
I'm living on Yorkshire, but the house I'm moving into is on East Starter Drive, which is 2 miles from here.
All right. So as soon as you get moved in, let Emily know so we can get your official address changed.
Right. Not a problem.
All right. Okay. Sounds like things are starting to go well.
Yes, I literally, like, as soon as I got back from the funeral, I got the phone call that my room was finished, so I can actually move in, and I'm free with money now, so I can actually take care of my cost and fines.
Okay. All right. Ms. Tiroli, what's your recommendation?
I recommend that we put him back on reporting.
Good. I was hoping you were going to do that. All right. Good work, Mr. Shomo. All right. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right.
Hey, Heather, you have not heard anything from Mr. Attorney Sterling Price, have you?
No, I have
Oh, no,
not.
that's the officer. Never mind. That's the officer.
This is Nolan Thomas. Sorry, I can't get the phone right now. I'll need your name and number, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Mr. Thomas, it is 9:30 on Thursday morning. You are now late for your sentencing that was scheduled at 9:15. Contact the probation department. Good morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Judge. How are you today?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Oh, good news. I just got an email. JP Morgan Chase wants to hire me.
Oh, wow.
Somebody knows something I don't know because I've been getting a lot of job offers lately.
Really?
Yeah. Amazon, I'm qualified to work at Amazon too.
Yeah, I've gotten to Amazon.
All right. We got nobody here yet, Chair. I'll be back.
Okay, sir.
I'm going to show you something like that. I just noticed that when we're working, they actually put the casing. Put the casing on top of tile base. Yeah. I'll show you.
Good morning, Sharon.
Hi, Heather. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm hanging in here, Heather, by the skin of my chinny chin chin.
Well, that's good though.
I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in, Heather. My
That's
goodness.
good.
Oh boy. Mm. Judge, I am on the Zoom with one of your violations of probations with Art. So I guess that's
Thank
why
you.
they're not in the courtroom.
Thank you.
Okay.
Judge,
Yes.
Miss Farkas just called, Stephanie Farkas. She had a death in the family. She's going to be sending over.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's going to be sending over a stip. She had 2 exams scheduled for Monday.
Yep.
So just a heads up.
Yep. Thank you. That's
Yep.
too bad.
Yeah.
You can bring them all in at one time if you want to, unless you think there's a benefit to not. Who are you going to start with?
We have one without an attorney, if you'd like to go that route.
Who's that?
It's at Wallen Shevitz.
What is it? I'm sorry?
Wallen Shevitz. You're gonna tell them who's not
Got it.
here.
Yeah, and Malone and Tackett are not here.
Are not here?
Correct.
Thank you.
Yep.
So, excuse me, Your Honor, I'm approaching.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm gonna need to.
She's up.
Oh,
She just don't have her screen on.
Sorry, let's see.
Yeah, she's there. Thomas Wallenshevitz. Come on up, sir, all the way up front to the podium. How'd I do on your last name?
Not too bad.
You said it.
Yeah, Wallen-Savage.
Wallenshevitz.
Yeah.
All right. Sir, I have a file here that date of the incident was 12/23/20, sentenced on May 13/21. Let's see what we got here. So you tested positive for alcohol at ETG and and provided diluted sample on August 5, diluted sample on September 13, another diluted sample on October 1, Having some health issues?
Yeah, I have what they call Barrett's esophagus. And when I eat food, I always have to drink water. So
Right.
I usually drink probably at least a gallon of water every day.
Okay. All right. How often you go into community care?
I believe I don't go there. I have talked to him on the phone.
Okay.
But it's been.
How often are you checking in?
Every 2 weeks.
Okay. And how long has that been going on?
I believe the last 2.5 to 3 months.
Okay. Mr. Roll, anything to add?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Do we have to have a conversation about no drinking means no drinking, even if your friends have a birthday?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay. All right. You working?
Not presently.
Okay. When's the last time you worked?
Early June, mid-June.
Okay. So it's been 3-4 months.
Yeah.
All right. Where were you working then?
Pat Milliken Ford.
Okay. How long had you been there?
A couple years.
Okay. All right. Okay. Mr. Rowley, what's your recommendation?
I recommend that we put him back on reporting.
Good. Okay. Looks like we have you on track and you know how to keep there. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day.
All right, thanks.
You're all set.
Oh, okay.
Just back that way, I suppose. Any preference? Who's next? All right, I got Jason Piercy on the top of my pile. Good morning, Mr. Piercy.
Good morning,
got
Your
an
Honor.
April
Sharon
6th,
Greer. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sharon Greer appearing here on behalf of Mr. Piercy.
Good morning. And I've got an April 2019 misdemeanor charge that was sentenced on June 2nd, 2020. I'm assuming you've had a chance to see the report from probation, Ms. Greer?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Discuss that with Mr. Piercy?
And I did discuss some things with him this morning, Your Honor, and he has indicated that he does have some documentation of some of the things that the probation department is asking for. He has not done the community service, and I do believe that he will be able to get back on track.
Okay. All right. So looks like we're looking for documentation regarding treatment, community service, let's see. Looks like we're waiting for some test results he was supposed to provide. And he's not responding to emails.
I got a different email, I'm sorry.
I didn't ask anything. Mr. Sikowski?
Yes, Your Honor. It's only the second time I believe I've ever spoke to the defendant. He's done absolutely nothing. The only thing he may be doing, Your Honor, is treatment for Suboxone and testing through them, which he never provided. He was given the simple task of his video arraignment to contact probation. He must appear here before his hearing. And so, yeah, I don't think there's any way at this time he has the ability to comply. He's shown that he doesn't have the desire. I don't think he's a good candidate for supervision.
Any response, Ms. Greer?
Your Honor, yes. Your Honor, I would ask the court to give Mr. Piercy one more chance. Either he is going to comply or he is not going to comply at this point in time. I believe he knows the seriousness of the consequences of not complying with the probation department. And I just ask you to give him one final chance, Judge.
Thank you. What's Mr. Piercy's criminal history, if any?
Your Honor, he did a couple minor driving offenses, and then he did have a home invasion in 2011 and larceny in 2011. Just an FYI for this, even though it is, I believe, an assaultive case in nature, there was alcohol involvement on the day of the offense, significant alcohol involvement.
Any substance abuse issues going on in 2011 with those charges?
Yeah, back then, yeah.
What were you using then?
I was on opiates and cocaine, and I was drinking that day.
Are you working?
Yes, sir.
Where at?
Beyond East Pizzeria in Dearborn.
How long?
Over a year now.
All right. Mr. Piercy, why should I give you another chance on probation? You've done absolutely nothing.
I will this time, I promise. When I violated probation, I was afraid to come back here because I didn't want to lose my job and everything. I just did all the treatment, got clean. I didn't want to lose all that progress that I had. And I figured you guys were going to throw me in jail as soon as I came up here. So I just didn't come. I am sorry about that.
All right, just so you know, my people don't play games like that. You know, when they said, come on up, we need to talk, it wasn't so we could throw you in jail. Okay. Seriously, I mean, if I want you in jail that bad, I'll just order jail and send somebody after you. Right. I mean, we got people for that. Right? You know, we don't want you driving. Now we got your car in our parking lot for 30 days. You know, you just hear me on this, okay? If I want you in jail, I'm just going to tell you we want you in jail, and I'm going to tell you to report. And if you don't show up, then you're going to do more jail time when we find you on the bench warrant. And we don't play games like that. There's no need for it. Okay. I understand you were nervous, but I'm just telling you, don't, because we just don't play games like that. All right. So you've heard me mention various things that we're waiting for documentation.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any of that stuff done? And you've got the paperwork?
Yeah, I just had my doctor pull up the testing results because I get tested twice a month from him.
Okay.
And then I can go to Safe Step and get you from the last treatment center I was in, I can get you all the paperwork from there.
When's our next review day?
It's November, is it?
November 10th.
Which is 1, 2, 3, almost 4 weeks. Do you have any question about what you have to do to be in full compliance? If you do, say so. I'm not trying to trick bag you.
No.
Okay. Can you be in full compliance by the 10th?
I'm going to make sure I am. Yes.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
All right, Ms. Greer.
Yes, Judge.
I'll give him a chance to get into compliance by the 10th.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
But listen to me. If you're telling me what you think you can do and 2 weeks into it you find out you can't do it, you better contact Ms. Greer so she can run interference for you. All right?
I will.
I don't know if you understand this or not. His goal is not to get you in jail.
I know.
You understand that? His goal is to be able to come to me and say, Judge, I want to close him out early because everything's going great. All right? We're not enemies. We're on the same team, but you got to play the game by our rules. Okay? Okay. All right.
Your Honor, may I ask one thing?
Yes.
Since we've had an issue with getting his testing results and he is only testing when he goes there for probably his medication, I asked that he be tested at a private facility.
How often are you going to get testing?
Twice a month.
Twice a month?
Yeah. It's every 2 weeks.
I'll let him see if he can do it his way on that. I'm not going to order any extra testing.
And I can get you at least 9 months of my last testing that I've done.
And the next month.
Yes.
And we don't want the test. I mean, how do I want to say this? A dirty screen 9 months after it happened doesn't do me much good.
Right.
So I want current test results. Okay. Because understand, what we've ordered you not to use. The tests are for your benefit because now you can prove that you're doing what I told you to do. Right? All right. Now let's talk about communication.
Yes, Your Honor.
Does he have a good email for you?
Now he does, yeah. My old one got shut down. I can't get back into it, but he's got my new one.
Okay, but listen, you knew your old one got shut down and you knew that's the old one that we had.
Right.
You should have contacted him and said, look, I've got a new email address. Communicate. And then you don't have to listen to me talk. Right. All right? When you're in communication with your probation officer, it avoids this kind of stuff. Anything else?
An accurate phone number, Your Honor, as well.
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. Piercy, make me proud.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Piercy, Mr. Piercy. Thank you, Ms. Greer.
Thank you, Ms. Greer.
You're
Because
welcome.
you got more time because she asked for it, not because you deserved it.
I know.
Carlotta Sams. Ms. Greer, your appearance for Ms. Sams, please.
Sharon Greer appearing on behalf of Ms. Sams, Your Honor, who's present there in the courtroom.
Thank you. Offense date March 12, 2020, and sentence date May 13, 2021. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, same issue. We got a positive test and some diluted tests. All right, failed to appear for testing on September 3rd. Failed the test on October 5. All right, Ms. Tiroli, what do you have to add?
In addition to those positive and missed tests, she has not provided any documentation of her parenting class or her outpatient treatment. She has been on probation for 5 months now. I have personally reached out to Hagera myself, given her information on Pam's place.
Right.
And I feel like personally I'm doing more work than she is in regards to get her into treatment. So I just don't know that supervision at this point is beneficial, given the fact that it's been 5 months and there's no documentation.
Okay. Where was the parenting class originally that she was supposed to go to? Geographically.
She, it was at the Westland Hagera.
And you're living on Eureka?
Yeah, Taylor.
Okay. Ms. Greer.
Your Honor, I spoke with Ms. Sams, and unfortunately, I kind of agree with the probation department that she may be putting forth maybe too much effort to find the locations for Ms. Sams. But sometimes, Your Honor, when you're not familiar with the system, you kind of shut down as opposed to continuing with the process. And I think that's what Ms. Sams has done. She just shut it all off and didn't do anything after she couldn't find the locations and do what she was supposed to do. So I'm asking the court if you would just let her get back on track. And she knows now that you have to follow through on things. You can't just stop because you can't find the facility. You got to follow through and do what the court has ordered you to do.
Any prior history?
No prior history.
Ms. Sams, are you working?
I'm waiting on my license to come back for pharmacy tech.
Waiting for come back?
I'm waiting on my license to come back.
From?
Progress pharmacy technician.
Okay. So there's a license for pharmacy tech?
Yeah, I have to get it to work in the, so I was going to school for it.
So when's the last time you had a job?
2019.
When did you finish your pharmacy tech program?
I'm not finished with it.
And they're gonna give you a license?
Yeah, because it's work and I'm going for school and work. I had to take a couple of tests before I started working there.
You got a driver's license?
No.
Why not?
So I have tickets I can still pay off.
Where at?
I believe Dearborn and East Point. Well, I don't have a ticket. It's not a ticket for East Point. It's from a car being abandoned there. I had left a car and then go pick it up, and they said I owed them for leaving the car there, out there parked.
Ms. Greer, do you know when the Secretary of State is going to clear suspensions that are currently on for unpaid tickets?
I do not, Your Honor.
We seem to be having trouble getting any clear answers out of them too. So how much money do you owe to get your license, your driver's license?
Not much. I've been trying to get in contact with Dearborn to make us schedule another court date.
All right, so not much doesn't tell me anything.
I
Not much
just
to me might be
have to
different
make an appointment with Dearborn,
Okay.
go to court with them.
All right,
But I paid all my tickets. Actually, it's just I had a warrant, so I had to I paid to get the warrant released. They wanted me to come to court.
all right.
So I don't owe them tickets. I just owe
How many kids you got?
4,
Oldest,
14,
youngest?
2.
And you don't have a driver's license?
No,
You got a car?
no, not anymore.
So how are you gonna get to job when you get how are you gonna get to work when you get a job?
I'm gonna have to try to Uber. It's not that far from my house.
Mr. Rowley, where was Miss Sam supposed to be doing her substance abuse treatment at?
She indicated to me that she had been in contact with Higuera, and she indicated that she hasn't had any luck, and every time she calls, they keep giving her a different number to call. So she was getting the runaround with Higuera. So she did not start treatment. She was just trying to get in contact.
All right, Ms. Sands, I'm getting the impression that you just aren't buying into the probation idea.
Judge,
Do
may
you
I
not
speak?
understand what I mean?
What you,
Not yet. Did you not understand
what
what I
you
said?
mean? I'm not trying to. I'm taking it serious.
Okay. Point to something you've done since sentencing, so I can
I've tried.
look at.
I went to a parenting class, but
Could I finish my question?
I'm sorry.
What I was gonna say is point to something that you've done since I sentenced you that would give me a reason to think that you're taking this seriously.
I went to the parenting class, but I couldn't get there every Monday or every Tuesday. I couldn't get
How
there.
many did you go to?
1.
Anything else that you'd like to point to since I sentenced you?
I was trying to call and get outpatient treatment, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't get a hold of anyone. They was giving me different numbers to call.
Okay.
And
So how many attempts did you make to call the agency that didn't work?
the outpatient agency.
Yeah, the treatment agency.
I called a couple of times.
2,
I haven't
3?
called. Yeah, like 3, maybe 4.
Okay. All right. And then when that didn't pan out, did you call probation to say, look, I'm having trouble with the number you gave?
Yeah, I told her a couple of times that I couldn't get in contact with them.
And what did she say?
She said she helped, but
what?
I never got any help.
Never got any help?
Yeah.
Okay, so she never reached out to you?
No.
She never said, try this organization?
No, she just she told me call, try again, and she said she would try to reach out and contact some people, but.
Okay. Ms. Greer, your turn.
Judge, I'm just asking for that November review date to give Ms. Sams an opportunity to prove to this court that she understands that she must get these things done. Without question, they must be done. And I think now that she's standing before the court, actually could be facing some jail time. She has to take
facing.
It
is facing.
Ooh. Judge, if we could just do 1 month out and give her an opportunity, I would greatly appreciate it on her behalf.
Ms. Sams, your call, because you're gambling. If I just take care of it today, you're talking about one set of terms. If I give you a month and I'm not impressed, it's going to be worse. You understand what I'm telling you? Yes?
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to put more effort to starting programs.
Okay. Understand that means when you're supposed to test, you give a sample that they can actually test, and it's clean. So no games about that. And no wine at a funeral. You gotta have all clean tests between now and then. How often is she testing?
Twice per month.
All right, so you should be able to, for a month, you should be able to stay straight on that, right?
Yes.
Get started with the treatment, get started with the parenting classes, stay in contact with Miss Greer, and I'll let you have a chance to impress me. November 10th. Good luck.
Thank you, Ms. Greer.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Christy Thomas. Miss Greer, you represent Miss Thomas as well?
I do, Your Honor. Sharon Greer appearing on behalf
Go
of
ahead.
Christy Thomas.
All right. Ms. Thomas, I've got an August 8, 2020 misdemeanor charge. You were sentenced on February 11, 21. This is our fourth violation of probation hearing already.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So we got a positive test at onsite on August 11 for cough syrup. Failed the test on October 5. Good news is you've done your community service. Where'd you do that at?
I did it online. I forgot the name of it.
All right. You're in First Step.
Right.
Good. How often you've been there?
I do it once a week, every Tuesday on Zoom.
Beautiful. All right. And you did an evaluation with First Step. They recommended continuing outpatient treatment, weekly support groups, and trauma group. You doing all that?
Yes.
Beautiful. Ms. Trolley.
Yes, Your Honor. She seems to be on track. It is a little bit concerning to me that she's not accepting responsibility for the positive alcohol. Other than that, everything seems to be okay.
Yep. Yep. All right. Ms. Greer, anything you want to add?
Well, Your Honor, I do agree that she's getting back on track, even though it's her fourth violation. It appears that when she was in court before, she took it seriously and she's trying to do better. So I asked the court to continue her.
Good. Thank you. Any priors?
No, Your Honor, but she did, while on probation with us, pick up an assault case and an OWI in Washtenaw County.
What's going on with those? Waiting for a pre-trial, trial date?
Yes, on October 29th.
Pre-trial?
Yeah.
Okay. One incident?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. With all your violations, have we had our little lecture about life in toolboxes, and have we had that conversation?
I believe so.
Okay. How healthy are the tools you have in your toolbox?
I'm getting there.
I like that answer. Is First Step helping?
It is. I like it.
Okay. All right. The experts tell me that for someone to have enough cough syrup to test positive on an alcohol test, they would literally have to drink a bottle or more. Agreed?
Agreed. It's essentially a glass of wine.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Right. So if that's your story and you're sticking to it, I'm gonna assume that you're being truthful and say, then you got a serious problem if you're drinking cough syrup to get high.
To get high, I don't.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
I'm not asking you any questions. I'm just telling you how I think, because I'm the one you're on probation with.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So based on what I told you, I just want you thinking about that as you move forward in trying to take the unhealthy tools out of the toolbox and get rid of them and replace them with the good tools that First Step's trying to build for you. Okay. And the fact that you just picked up these new charges tells me that I'm probably right. You got a major issue with substance abuse and you need to fix it. Just think about that as you're going through the treatment.
Right.
Review date back on, where we at?
I would say adjourn for compliance.
November, you want to bump her out a little bit?
Well, she's due to be off in November, so unless you want to extend her probation.
I'm going to extend her.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, because because it looks like she's just starting to do stuff that I can be really excited about. So I'd like to see us some more. All right. And don't think of the extension. Well, you're going to. The extension of probation is going to feel like punishment to you, but it's really for my benefit because it makes my tail wag when I see somebody that's finally got that little cartoon light bulb on over their head that's bright and shiny, and they're doing it. So I'd like to see you a couple more times. We got a date in December yet?
I believe it's the 15th. I'll have to confirm.
All right. So Ms. Greer, we're going to review this in December. We think it's the 15th. We'll confirm that.
Very well, Your Honor.
All right.
Judge, it is the
You okay
15th.
Thanks, Heather. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
You should smile more.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful smile.
Thank you, I do.
You do. You absolutely do. And I understand why you didn't smile when you walked in here. I get that. All right. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Stacy Turner. Ms. Greer, your appearance for Mr. Turner, please.
Sharon Greer appearing on behalf of Mr. Turner.
Thank you. And Mr. Turner, we've got a December 26, 2019 misdemeanor charge. You were sentenced back on September 14, 2020. All right, we had you in July, adjourned it till today's date. No, adjourned it till August 24. How do we get from August 24 to today? Oh, you didn't show up. Okay. All right, we'll get to that in a minute. Okay, so we got a community service problem. Got a testing issue. Okay, Ms. Troll, anything else?
In regards to community service, he did indicate to me that he had a doctor's note regarding his knee and how he was not able to perform community service. However, I did not receive any documentation regarding
What's going on with the doctor's note?
I lost it.
Okay.
But as far as the drug thing, I did 4 months of the breathalyzer. Excuse my voice.
Sorry.
4 months of the breathalyzer. I had a choice of either doing jams or the breathalyzer because I had it on me every day, so I was able to blow 5 times a day.
Right.
I completed that last week.
Yep.
I've been 138 days sober.
Good.
I've got my license back.
Beautiful.
Got a car. The young gal behind me, she's a stone. She helps me move forward. She's a guardian angel.
Good.
So as
You
far
working?
as that, the missing part.
You working?
Yes, sir. I
Where
work
at?
at Performance Home Remodeling
Okay.
out in Shelby.
Pretty
The
busy
money
right now?
matter and
Hold on.
I'm sorry. I
I
can't.
know you got stuff you want to get out, but
Okay, yes, sir.
I got questions. Your job, pretty busy?
Every day.
How many hours a week you getting?
60.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
But as far as you said I missed an appointment. I actually was supposed to receive an email from Emily, I do believe, and I didn't get the email. So I contacted her one day and she said that she had sent me an email to get in contact with her. And we talked it over and she said it sounded like it could have been partially her fault because I don't receive my emails. You guys had the wrong email. All the letters that came there, I did respond to, but the email I didn't, unfortunately.
What I said you missed was an August 24 probation violation review date.
I missed it completely.
Yeah.
And that was when she said that they sent me an
Well,
email.
that should have been a date that you and I, on Zoom, I told you, review date August 24.
Well, I thought when someone told me, I thought Emily or my Mrs. Blunt told me that she would go in front of the judge and talk to the judge. And if I was going to do it following the regulations and rules that were applied to me, that I wouldn't have to see you. And then it would be pushed to today.
Okay.
So
I'll
that's
give you.
what I was told.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. That could have.
I was told that.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. Emily, where you at?
I would recommend that we, at this point, just discharge him without improvement and turn over to collections.
All right. Ms. Greer, understood?
Understood.
All right. All right, so we'll turn you over to collections on that $1,000. Just set up some kind of payment plan with them.
Yes, sir.
All right, any questions?
No, sir.
You're all set.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Greer.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you these bench warrants too. So you don't think Sharon being here would have made anything any quicker today? Because this worked all right.
This worked all right. I think worked okay. Because
Okay.
it's short notice for me to turn around and told people to come in, although they don't check.
They don't read anything we send them.
Call them and say, check your voicemail, or check your email. And they don't. But Mr. Pearson, seemed like a very nice guy when we were all said and done, but you know, how would I know?
Yeah, it would have been nicer if we would have had some communication ahead of time. Sharon, you're all set.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You do the same, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you.